AITA for wanting to go on the trip of a lifetime without the kids. Throwaway account because my family members are on here. I, F38, and my husband, 40M, have had a bad year. He had major surgery and I looked after our 6-year-old and 2-year-old for the last 6 months, while helping him recover and working full-time. My parents helped out from time to time, but they are in their 70s, so I only ever asked them to mind the kids maybe once a week and never for more than 2 hours at a time. They are in crush otherwise. A close cousin sent out wedding invites last week. The wedding is next year on the other side of the world to us. A trip of a lifetime basically. We decided we should treat ourselves for once and go. I told my parents we going and they seemed to be happy for us at first. Then out of nowhere today they called me. Apparently my mother has been upset for days that we'd even consider leaving the kids and traveling so far away. They said they weren't up to minding them at all. I said we were never going to ask them that, we had other relatives lined up. They said even so, they'd still feel totally responsible for them while we're gone, and if anything happened to them we'd be too far away. They said we needed to rethink the decision to go. My sister-in-law would have happily taken them, she has kids the same age and they adore each other. But my parents think our kids wouldn't be happy there and ultimately they'd end up looking after them. I feel totally disrespected as a daughter and mother. I was made to feel guilty for upsetting my mother and for considering leaving my kids for a week. So am I the asshole for considering going to this wedding in the first place? Edit. Wow, I didn't expect hundreds of responses. Thank you all, I've read every one. Some of you thought their reaction was a little odd, so a little update to clarify. Turns out my mom had a full-blown panic attack for those reasons. She's nervous about me traveling so far away. She assumed they would take the kids for a week and was afraid she wouldn't be able for it and possible have a panic attack while they were in her care. She doesn't think the kids would be happy anywhere except their house, so they would feel obligated to take them. I responded to this after reading many comments here by saying I understood her anxiety around it, but that was her problem and not mine to fix. Canceling the trip is not the solution to taking away her anxiety. I also told her how we had already sat down with sister-in-law to make a plan to settle the kids gradually over next few months so they'd be comfortable going there. And we also had 2 other people as backups, neither of which were my parents. Unfortunately, this has fallen on deaf ears, and now my parents have managed to convince my siblings and an aunt that they are right and we should not be going. It's making me reconsider the trip for that reason, as some of these family members will be going and I will not put myself in a situation where we will be judged and shamed. My thoughts are this: plan a new trip of a lifetime. No relations involved, no kids. Same planned with sister-in-law. But a trip on our own terms with just the 2 of us, because we deserve a bit of happiness. And possible go NC with my family.